Just a minute. Hare Krishna. So today we are reading about 12th. So just 1 minute. So 12th chapter we are reading. So Nectar of Devotion, why we are reading from this Prabhupada book only, because not referring much, because the examples given by Rupa Goswami are very, very powerful. No, the references what Rupa Goswami has given is very, very authentic. So we have to go through what acharyas have given example, and we can refer to other things also. So what Rupa Goswami has given is so what Rupa Goswami has given descriptions. We have to go through very nicely. So we are reading thoroughly about this. So now we are starting further aspects of transcendental service. So hearing the revealed scriptures. Revealed scriptures means what? Hearing the scriptures. Okay, hearing the revealed scriptures. There are two types, Shruti and Smriti. Shruti is directly given by the Supreme Lord himself, and Smriti is given by Acharyas, the commentaries. That we cannot be neglected. So we will read hearing the revealed scriptures. Okay, what is the meaning of hearing revealed scripture? Prabhupada is writing here. According to Srila Rupa Goswami, Prabhupada is also quoting always. Whatever we are reading a certain book, then we have to quote from that acharyas very nicely, not our own examples. So Prabhupada is quoting Rupa Goswami. So what is that revealed scriptures? Any book which gives enlightenment in matter of advancing and devotional service is considered to be the revealed scripture. First thing while reading scriptures is we should be feel enlightenment in advancement in devotional service. So any scripture, Srila Madhvacharya also defines revealed scriptures as referring to books such as what all revealed scriptures like Ramayana, Mahabharata, Puranas, Upanishads, Vedanta, and any other literature written in pursuance of such revealed scriptures. So they are also called as revealed scriptures. Shruti, Smriti, Puranadi, Aikantikim, Harir Bhakti, Utpateva Kalpate. If it is not under Shruti and Smriti, if it is written mental speculation, if it is not under these scriptures, then it creates only Utpat. So these scriptures which are under pursuance, whatever the author should write based on these scriptures, revealed. So these are all about revealed scriptures. The different devotees write about more details about these scriptures. Then we can read. In the Skanda Purana, there is this statement: a person Okay, can somebody read this?
Mandar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. A person who is constantly engaged in reading literature, enunciating the cultivation of Vaishnav devotional service, is always glorious in human society, and certainly Lord Krishna becomes pleased with him. A person who very carefully keeps such literature at home and offers respectful obeisances to it becomes freed from all sinful reactions and ultimately becomes worshipable by the demigods.
See, so who is constantly engaged in reading literature? Nowadays, if you see in India, people are not interested in reading scriptures, but so many nonsense scriptures are produced. Yeah. So, Srimad Bhagavatam here, you see, so any scriptures which describes, you know, not pastimes of not connected with the scriptures, it is all like a crow-like literatures. So that creatures that create kind of literatures like cinema, magazines, novels about man-woman meeting or anything. So these are all the books which are spoiling actually. So which the acharyas who writes about the glories of the Supreme Lord through different base references with Ramayana, Mahabharata and all, they are all very glorious. And nowadays, people even doesn't respect shastras. They don't. They just keep in the red cloth, and they worship, but they don't read. That is, India has lost our Vedic culture because people are not reading scriptures. Nowadays, cinemas. What is that cinema? Cinema means only man-woman attraction. People like to see videos. They don't like to read. India is famous for reading scriptures. Everybody used to read scriptures. Unfortunately, this mobile, no, they would like to see. They would not like to read and hear. And they don't know who is authority, who is authorized and who is not authorized. Anybody and everybody they will hear. So they are called unfortunate people. They are not fortunate, even if they have interest, but if they hear from unauthorized people, that becomes a very unfortunate situation. In India, that's why Prabhupada, by mercy of Srila Prabhupada, Bhagavad Gita means Bhagavad Gita as it is. Now everybody is reading Bhagavad Gita as it is. If you don't distribute books, they may be reading. They tell every day. Yesterday also I was traveling in the train, and when I was distributing, everybody says I have. But what version of book they have, we don't know. Maybe small book, or some only shlokas, or some Gita press small book. But without proper purports, they cannot understand Bhagavad Gita. To understand Bhagavad Gita, they have to read nicely, scrutinizingly. And Bhagavata Padagiya Bhagavata Sthane. If you want to read scriptures, you must have a guru. By reading scriptures, you cannot. There must be a teacher. Without teacher, you cannot. So the person based on guru's guidance, if somebody keeps such literatures and offer respectful obeisances and worship those scriptures, and such people also will be worshipped, qualified to be worshipped by demigods. So Nardamuni is also telling, Nardamuni tells Somebody would like to read?
Mandar Prabhu, continue.
It is also said to Narad Muni, "My dear Narad, a person who writes Vaishnava literature and keeps such literature at home has Lord Narayan always residing in his house."
Narayana is residing in his house. Like we see the deity. Here, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, they are also considered like deities. So, they are a person, it is a form of the Lord. And we should, by reading literatures, we are hearing from Lord Himself through authorized acharyas. Such even some we should not even keep down shastras when we are reading or anything, and one should always offer some flowers, should have respect for the scriptures which we are reading. So it's not just only deities. Tulasi Maharani is a Lord personified. She is the Tulsi Maharani, and also scriptures, deities, Shaligrama, Gordhan Shila, these are all personified. They don't need installation. They don't need installation. But विग्रह के लिए हम install करना पड़ता है. But these scriptures are already, because the words, each and every word, Narayana, Krishna, Vishnu, Varaha, Narsimha, these are all the holy names of the Lord are in the scriptures. So we should respect those scriptures. Even Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he doesn't used to see the scholarliness of the writer. He used to edit the scripture books or magazines what his disciples are writing based on how many Krishna's names are written. Holy names are written in that book. So anybody, any literature which is glorifying the holy name, it is considered to be a sacred. In 12th canto also, there is one chapter, whole chapter, the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam. In that also the essence is what we have to. Can somebody read this?
Srimad Bhagavatam is the essence of all Vedanta philosophy. Any person who has become attached in some way or other to the reading of Srimad Bhagavatam cannot have any taste for reading any other literature. In other words, a person who has realized the transcendental bliss of Srimad Bhagavatam cannot be satisfied with mundane writings.
So those who have taste in reading Srimad Bhagavatam, they cannot taste any other mundane literatures. How the advancement of Krishna consciousness depends on the distaste for material things. How much he is advanced, that much he will be not tasting materialistic things. But he like to taste in reading Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is the essence of all Vedanta philosophy. This is a natural commentary on Vedanta Sutras, Srimad Bhagavatam. Vedanta Sutras are very difficult to understand, but Srimad Bhagavatam is a natural commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam. So, is a matured stage Lord Vyasadeva has written Srimad Bhagavatam. Even other literatures, when Vyasadeva was writing Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, and everything, he was not satisfied himself. In first canto, we hear, 5th chapter, 6th chapter. In first canto, Narada Muni was not satisfied even after writing all other literatures. But when Narada Muni comes and gives the guidance to write pure devotional service, he wrote the glories of the Vedanta Sutra in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam. pure devotional service. So, Anya Abhilashita Shunyam Jnana Karmadana Vritam Anukullena Krishnana Shilam Bhaktivittam. So, Bhakti, pure devotional service is glorified. Kaitava Dharma is kicked out in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam Amalam Puranam Yad Vaishnavanam Priyam. This Purana is Amal. No enviousness is inserted in this Srimad Bhagavatam. That's why reading these scriptures will make us purify. So person easily can discriminate what is mundane scripture and what is spiritual. So these are, and we see every day we recite 10 offenses. The fourth offense is to blaspheme the Vedic literatures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. So we should not blaspheme the scriptures which is written under the pursuance of Vedic literatures. So the Srimad Bhagavatam is not disconnected from Vedas. It is connected. It is a natural commentary of Vedanta Sutras. Bhagavad Gita is the scripture which is directly spoken by the Lord himself, Lord Krishna himself. Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. And Chaitanya Charitamrita, these three are very prominent for us. And scriptures which are under these things also should be respected because they are quoting Srimad Bhagavatam. They are quoting Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We should respect such scriptures. One should not blaspheme such literatures. So, completed this hearing the revealed scriptures. Then residing in Mathura. Residing in Mathura means the birthplace of Lord. So staying in association of devotees is also residing in Mathura. Because wherever Lord is there, wherever holy names are chanted, that is a dham. For us practically, not just residing in Mathura means we have to go there and reside there. No, so residing in Mathura means where holy name scriptures are there. So, but even if we go there, we have to, when we go for yatras with our superiors or guru, they reveal those scriptures. You cannot go alone to reside in Mathura, or you cannot just go there without blessing of a guru. So in Varaha Purana, there is statement rising the residential quarters of Mathura. If somebody can read, green one.
Soumya Saurabh Prabhu.
Yes. Lord Varaha tells the men of earth, any person who becomes attracted to places other than Mathura will certainly be captivated by the illusory energy. Yeah.
So this, any person who becomes attracted to the places other than Mathura. Mathura means under Mathura, Vrindavan also comes. So, they will be easily captured by illusory energy, like wherever Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu has traveled, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu traveled, those places we can go. The other places which Prabhupada did not go, or Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not visit, we should not visit those places. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Nityananda Prabhu also traveled to some holy places in India. We can travel because they know what is the holy place and what is not a holy place. So Shuddha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajananukula. So Shuddha Bhakta log जहाँ जहाँ whatever they know what is pure devotional service, what is pure devotional place, and everything. So we have to Tulasi Deki, Judaya Prana, and wherever Gaurang Mahaprabhu has traveled, that also is authorized holy places. Where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has visited, those places are also holy places. Wherever the Lord is there, that is Mathura and Vrindavan. Lord will not go to the place where where it is not holy. Okay. Somebody can read this yellow.
In the Brahmanda Purana, it is said that all the results of traveling on all the pilgrimages within the three worlds can be achieved simply by touching the holy land of Mathura.
There is Rupa Goswami has written one book, Mathura Mahatmya. Personally, he has written that what is Mathura and Vrindavan glories is not ordinary thing. You see, serially that first after crossing this material world, Virja Nadi, after that Kailash, after Kailash, Ayodhya, after Ayodhya, Mathura, after Mathura, Dwarka, after Dwarka, that is Vrindavan. So, Mathura is not an ordinary place. It is very, Mathura Vasis himself, they went to Dwarka also. And under Mathura, Vrindavan also comes. Okay, read this blue line.
In many sastras, scriptures, it is said that simply by hearing, remembering, glorifying, desiring, seeing, or touching the land of Mathura, one can achieve all desires.
Even by touching the land, by desiring, even if you desire to go to holy places, even glorifying that, remembering, seeing, touching, one can achieve all desires. Kalpataru trees are there that will fulfill all the desires of that people. Once I was hearing like Radhanath Maharaj was telling that I was hearing the Maharaj glories. One devotee was sharing that before sleeping, Radhanath Maharaj travels to all all six temples of the Vrindavan, 6 Goswamis temples, before sleeping. It is good to remember what places we have visited in the Holy Dham. And it's not just we visit and forget. No, we have to remind ourselves what we heard, what spiritual master said in the Holy Dham, should remember again and again. Especially our Maharajas gives lectures and clarify questions. The Guru spends lot of time to pray. He will prepare what to be spoken to the disciples. And those places are the Holy Dham. Guru is giving us guidance in the form of lectures and everything. So we should hear Tirti Kurvanti Tirtani Swantastena Gadabruta. Even Tirthas can be purified by pure devotees. The holy place where Srila Prabhupada took Vrindavan to Western countries. Physically, he did not took the sand and stones and went to America, But actually, what is the meaning of taking Vrindavan to America or any other places is by traveling, by giving that consciousness. So Prabhupada, even once I was reading Leelamrit, Mataji was telling Prabhupada that you are not happy here. So Prabhupada said, yes, I am always remembering my Vrindavan. Vrindavan is a place where devotees also, before they become devotees, that was the situation. So Srila Prabhupada, he made Mathura, Vrindavan, even in foreign countries also by constructing different temples. Wherever there is deity worship is going on, Harinam Sankirtan is going on. These are all holy places. This is none other than Mathura. To prove that, Bhaktisiddha, our Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj, to prove that living body in ISKCON temple is none other than living the body in Vrindavan. So he left his body in, ISKCON temple in Africa. So to glorify, to prove that our ISKCON devotees or ISKCON temples are none other than spiritual world. So what Srila Prabhupada has created. So living in, residing in Mathura means not just going there, and nowadays many non-devotees, they just go there and stay and take bath and whole day, no Krishna Katha, no chanting of the holy names and all this. So when we go for yatras also, we should not go for yatra without permission of a guru or superior. We cannot lead unless our superiors tell. Residing in Mathura means people without guru, if the people read these kind of statements, they go to Mathura and stay there. One devotee was quoting that most of the Apasampradayas are staying in Vrindavan and Mathura. Most of the Apasampradayas. And so we should be very careful, not just many people. One devotee was doing, Radhakund Parikrama, Dandavat Parikrama. So sentiments will be there, direct statements of the scriptures, but without reference to Guru and Sadhu, it makes us confused. We hear these statements, but we should clarify the meanings, exact meanings from the acharyas, our ISKCON devotees. Especially through our spiritual master. Whatever Maharajas are giving classes in the Vrindavan, we should be very careful to hear. So many devotees go, we 10 offenses in the Dham. Also, we should remember that without Guru's permission, one should not go to Holy Dham. And some people goes to earn money, So we should not make a business in Vrindavan, selling some spiritual items. Holy place is not meant for earning money. So we should not spoil the spiritual environment in the holy places. Even in yatras, we should not throw plastics or anything. So Maharajas guide us in a very nice way. How to reside in Mathura? You have to learn how to. Prabhupada said you cannot stay more than 1 week in Vrindavan. Because to understand Vrindavan is not so easy thing. Even in ISKCON Vrindavan, many devotees leave because it is very difficult. Lord will test us very severely. And many people, one devotee, Radhanath Maharaj, was quoting one example. Prabhupada was telling, you have to chant 16 rounds and do your services. But the devotee was telling, no, Prabhupada, I will make my own kutir and I will chant 192 rounds every day. But after Prabhupada said, no, you should chant 16 rounds and do service. But this devotee was still adamant to stay in there only and chanting more rounds. Then what he was telling, because Prabhupada saw that you are all there, you are all neophyte devotees. So Prabhupada was telling, yeah, you all will imitate, you are all not qualified, but I am most qualified. Then he started chanting, and after a few months, the devotee was not there in Vrindavan. It looks like very easy, but after devotees after many years, they were traveling. Those devotees were traveling and doing book distribution. One day they found that same devotee in the petrol pump, doing petrol, filling the petrol in the vehicles. All devotees was amazed. They asked, why you are, what about your chanting 192 rounds? So he said, I chanted my whole life, whatever I needed for my whole life, I chanted. Now I am doing this work. So this is how Maya attacks. Staying in Mathura means residing in Mathura, one should have blessings of gurus. One should practice what superiors are telling, what gurus are telling. We should follow their guidance. Now we will discuss about rendering service to the devotees. What is rendering service to the devotees? Then here Lord Shiva tells Parvati, my dear Parvati, there are different methods of worship, and out of all such methods, the worship of the Supreme is considered the highest. But even higher than the worship of Lord is the worship of his devotees. Madbhakta Pujadika. Lord will be pleased more than the worship of the Lord is to worship his devotees. If you go to, if you are cultivating some VIPs, if you go for donations, asking for donations, if you glorify that person, he will not be so much attracted. But if you glorify his son, he will be very happy. If you bless his children, they will be very happy. Similarly, Lord also becomes so happy when his devotees are being properly treated. If you are able to serve the devotees, you can easily serve the Supreme Lord. So serving the deities means Lord doesn't speak. He just takes service. He speaks only to the pure devotees, deity form. But a devotee trains the person how to serve Krishna. And once he is purified, he will send him to Krishna. So Guru is a very important person. Vaishnavas, Guru and Vaishnavas. If you don't follow the instruction of Vaishnava, that is not service to devotee. Following the devotee, serving the devotee means following the instruction of the devotee. Okay. So there is another quotation. Can somebody read this?
Speaker Prabhu.
Shall I continue?
Oh,
Okay.
read.
Let me become a sincere servant of the devotees, because by serving them one can achieve unalloyed devotional service unto the lotus feet of the Lord. The service of devotees diminishes all miserable material conditions and develop within one a deep devotional love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
So one should have a desire to serve the devotees. If you don't have that desire to serve the devotees, there is something problem. Because the serving them, one can achieve unalloyed devotional service to the Lord also. So how to get purified? Purification happens by accepting devotees' instructions, and for the devotees' pleasure, we need to do service. Nowadays, they read big, very hi-fi things, and if we don't follow the devotees' guidance, then it is not a Vaishnava Seva. Vaishnava Seva Nistarpaya Chekkeva. Narottam Das Thakur tells, who can become purified without serving a Vaishnava? Whatever other processes may be there, but Vaishnava Seva is very compulsory for everyone. So, service to devotees. I am seeing currently, devotees also, they doesn't like to serve devotees. Pure devotees, when they come, if we serve them, they will become so happy. Not only Prabhupada disciples, our superiors, should have an ambition to become an assistant. Then, there is a helping and assistance. There's a difference is there. Helping. Once I was telling my superior, I am helping you. I am helping you. Said, no, you should assist, not help. Help can be done by friends. Help means, a friend can help, equal person can help. Helping means it is not assisting. And assisting means I am becoming a servant. So there is a difference. So how long we have to serve? That also matters a lot. We have to serve eternally. Guru is not just for this lifetime. Guru is for eternal. Anything which we do for eternally is spiritual. Anything which we do for temporarily, for only limited time, that is material. And not only just doing service, one should be happy. And not only with happy, we should have with knowledge we have to serve. Without knowledge we cannot serve. Then that is a disservice. We should be qualified to do that service also. Without qualification, if you do the service, once I was serving His Holiness Prabodhanand Saraswati Maharaj, Maharaj was, you don't know how to serve prasadam. What items should be given first? Maharaj was shouting on me. Should learn first and then serve. But the chastisements and everything, that purifies. They will correct us. They rectify our thing. But if we have knowledge, then if we serve, it pleases the devotees. They will not get agitated. So Maharaj was telling, every time I have to tell you the details. We forget also sometimes. To serve the devotees means we should be cautious. Many things we can learn just by rendering service to the devotees. How to serve. If you learn wrong, then you will get curses. Of course, devotees will not curse at any moment. Devotees always try to rectify. But if without knowledge, if you do service, then that waste the time of a superior. Or his time will be spent a lot of time for training. After training, the actual service starts. When you go to a company, first they will train you. After training, your service will start. Without training, if you go, if you go and ask a doctor in the hospital, in ICU chamber, can I help you? Can I assist you? You cannot assist. You just go stand outside the gate. That is your help. That is your assistance. Without knowledge, we cannot assist anyone. So if somebody wants to assist in preaching, you should have knowledge in assisting preaching. Otherwise, how he can assist? How he can become a servant? A servant can do, sometimes servant may be doing more service than master. But he should not feel that I am doing more, better than my master. No. You should always give full benefit, full credit to the master. Like Hanumanji was, bringing big mountains to build the Ram Setu. But Lord Ram was just standing. So Lord, Hanuman said, it is all your mercy because we are writing your holy name on these stones. It was all these are floating. So service to devotees is not so easy that anybody can do. There should be a qualification. They should know, etiquettes, minimum etiquettes, and how to serve. Practically, this Kali Yuga is very difficult to train these people to become an assistant. It is very difficult. Once they become, especially once they become expert in that service, they remove the superior also. That is called Mayavan. One should never forget the person who has given us service. And even if we become expert, we should, if once you become expert, you can assist more nicely. So that's why service to devotees is not so easy thing. On the name of service, we do disservice. So some people want to become president. Jabardast. I want to be president. I want to be department in charge. But qualification is very important. If superior is happy with whom he would like to have his assistant, then we can become. We have to communicate nicely. We have to serve. Service to Vaishnavas is the most important thing, which purifies our heart. We're like massaging the lotus feet of sannyasis. Serving, cooking, room cleaning. As I heard, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj was cleaning first service. He always tells, my first service to Srila Prabhupada was his room cleaning. He did that room cleaning so nicely that Prabhupada asked, who cleaned this room? In the first service only, his spiritual master was very happy. So, service, by our service, we can tell what is our consciousness. How much we are impure. So we should always serve the devotees very nicely. Devotees can correct us, rectify us. And some people are adamant, no, I am not wrong. Arguing, debating with seniors. That is not a service, that is disservice. So many people think it is a Vaishnava Seva is very easy. Vaishnava Seva is very difficult. Once I heard from one devotee was serving one Maharaj, and he was blaspheming that Maharaj only. Then I heard that he became a Christian. If you blaspheme a devotee, to stay with that devotee, even Maharajas also will, we feel that they are not much better than us also. No, they are very advanced. So that's why if you do Vaishnava Aparad in the Vaishnava Seva, it is very dangerous. To serve Vaishnavas, we should always feel I'm a servant. I am an insignificant jiva. I am meant for service to Guru and Krishna and Vaishnavas. Not even Krishna, Guru and Vaishnavas. With that attitude, we need to serve. Otherwise, no, Vaishnava Seva is not a so cheap thing. So, okay. Somebody would like to share some Vaishnava Seva, how we need to, how it, how you felt while doing service to Vaishnavas. Brahmacharis generally should become an assistant of sannyasis. Prabhupada writes in his book, should travel and assist sannyasis in preaching. So brahmachari life is to become assistant. एक महाराज का assistant बनेगा तो कितना बढ़िया. Somebody would like to share what you heard from Vaishnava Seva? Huh?
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
So, chale, day before yesterday, Ram Govind Maharaj came to our center, so got opportunity to serve him. And Maharaj is actually very simple by nature as well. And he was like, personally, he was like asking question how you are, how things are going on, how your bhakti is. And I was, means personally, when I was serving him, he was really, dealings were very sweet, very nicely. And I felt, means even I felt the consciousness of somebody whom we are serving, that also get transferred. I literally felt lot of, I felt inspired in bhakti. I felt that because he was speaking same words what generally given in scriptures, but the way he was speaking and with the faith he was speaking, I felt very much inspired.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Mangar. So when you serve sannyasis, they are very pure devotees. No? So they can bless us. Once their blessings is enough for us to continue in bhakti. Once they are happy with our service, enough. Like once I was hearing, Prabhupada told Sudama Prabhu to go to, he was requesting devotees to go and preach in Japan. Anyone who would like to go to Japan and preach. Nobody was ready to go there. But Sudama Prabhu agreed to go to Japan. Before that, Prabhupada said, if anybody goes to Japan and preach, I will come and personally and take him at the time of death to back toward it. Then Sudama Prabhu agreed. So, like I was remembering Ramanujacharya, Anant Talwar, he was asking, anyway, devotees would like to go to Tirumala and serve the Lord Balaji there. So, nobody was telling. Nobody was agreeing because they were telling, how can we leave your association and go there to serve? So Anant Talwar agreed. So he pleased Ramanujacharya to go there and serve. Like once Radhesham Prabhu also appreciating Achyut Mohan Prabhu in one mail, he was appreciating. You are, even though you are far away from me, but you are pleasing with your service by representing Radhesham Prabhu nicely there, training as per the Radhesham Prabhu expectations and everything. So even Shadbhuj Gaurang Prabhu, they serve as per the Radhesham Prabhu's expectations. Because service is not so easy. Superior has so many expectations from that service. If you fulfill that service, that expectations, Superior will be very happy. But if you are independent and doing that service, that will not please our superiors. So, in my life, I have seen service to Vaishnavas not so easy. Vaishnavas may be tolerating us, but they may not be happy with us. Happy means once we have become a trained devotee, and then we serve, assist the Vaishnavas, that becomes very nice. Without training, if you go and assist Vaishnavas, they may be tolerating us, but not happy. Happiness means from the within. That service should be done properly. Vaishnava is not happy for his only service, means not only for his personal life, personal body, but in the service. His guru has given his service, like Srila Prabhupada was being sent to America to preach. Then all his disciples assisted him. They were creating programs for Srila Prabhupada. They are not giving their own programs. They were calling They are following the instructions of, even neophyte devotees can help, assist, if you have respect to superior. Without respect to a superior, you cannot, serve the Vaishnavas. So Vaishnava Seva is the dead end of our bhakti. Now, without pleasing a Vaishnava, we cannot please Krishna. There should be at least one Vaishnava in our life whom we can please, who can bless me to go to back to Godhead. Without, not even one Vaishnava is blessing us to go to back to Godhead, then we cannot go. At least one Vaishnava should bless us. Even if we are fallen, if Vaishnavas are happy with our service, then they may take us to back to Godhead also. Like Srila Prabhupada saved Sudama Prabhu while he was going for preaching in Japan. So there are many, even Brahmananda Prabhu, many other devotees, when Prabhupada was alive, they assisted Prabhupada like anything. Even if they have fallen, Prabhupada saved them. So Vaishnava Seva is very, very, we can learn from Srila Prabhupada, Leelamrut, how Prabhupada disciples assisted, even Jayapatak Maharaj, you see. Prabhupada desire is to make Mayapur so, developed. Now Jayapatak Maharaj has developed Mayapur like anything. And Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, Prabhupada had a desire, so hard work he did to preach in Delhi. Maharaj made now 18 temples in Delhi. So that is called Vaishnava Seva. Vaishnava Seva is not just Vaishnava is there physically. Even in his absence, we can do Vaishnava Seva, Guru Seva. The disciple always lives with the instruction of his Guru. The following the instruction is Vaishnava Seva. And qualified to do that service. Not just taking that service and holding on to that position, post or position, and because I would be in that post. In ISKCON we can learn this so much. Vaishnava Seva is very deep subject. Many of the Prabhupada disciples sacrificed everything to serve Srila Prabhupada. But when his disciples are there, we should glorify his disciples. That is our duty, to glorify how much they have done, sacrifices and everything. Not for our, they may be, some people take selfies. They want to tell that I am servant of Maharaj, or I have Sangha with Maharaj. No, but rather one should assist in services. Okay. Here, green thing, somebody can read quotation.
Shrikar Prabhu, are you there? You can read.
Yes, Prabhu. In the Skanda Purana, there is a similar statement. Persons whose bodies are marked with tilaka, symbolizing the conch shell, wheel, club, and lotus, and who keep the leaves of tulsi on their heads, and whose bodies are always decorated with kopi chandan, even seen once, can help the seer to be relieved from all sinful acts.
You may get some doubt. They are all just qualifying, they are just glorifying the external things of a Vaishnava. Here, if you see, they are glorifying tilak. If somebody is giving tulasi, everybody has these things, all Vaishnavas. So we may have this doubt, but pure devotees and Shastras glorify not only they are glorifying external, means Vaishnava means who has tilak. Tilak means he has faith. Tulasi, they have where Tulsi means they have respect to Tulasi by default. They may be not pure devotee, but they are trying to. So they respect everyone, even by externals also. Pure devotees glorify externals also very nicely. Hare Krishna. So can somebody read this? The first canto, 19th chapter, verse 33.
Yeah. A similar statement is found in the first canto, 19th chapter, verse 33 of Srimad Bhagavatam. There is no doubt about one's becoming freed from all reactions to sinful activities after visiting devotee or touching his lotus feet or giving him a sitting place. Even by remembering the activities of such Vaishnava, one becomes purified, along with one's whole family. And what then can be said of rendering direct service to him?
Darshane pavitra karo, यही तुम्हार गुण. So even if we see a Vaishnava, we will get purified. Once I was taking my mother and my sisters to His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj. Maharaj kept garland for gave garland to my mother. She became so happy, even though she was not interested in chanting, but she was very appreciative to Maharaj. By just by their glance, by their just darshan, people will get taste in chanting. So pure devotees are very having potency, because they are not acting. They are pure devotees. They have power to give bhakti to others. One can get purified by just going near to devotees, by just touching the feet. Even in Maharashtra, they have respect to sadhus. They touch the feet. They know sadhu is pure. So even by remembering the activities of such Vaishnava, that's why we glorify Srila Prabhupada, Leelamrut, we read, we become so happy. When even Prabhupada disciples come and share some pastimes of Prabhupada, it becomes so enlivening for everyone. One becomes purified along with one's whole family also. Whoever is connected to him, they also get purified. So what lesson we can learn from this? After reading this statement, what you would like to do? Practical application. Somebody would like to share? After hearing this statement, what you would like to do in your life? How you would like to apply this in your life?
Respecting each and every devotee.
Okay.
And really remembering the pastimes or something of Vaishnava, reading Prabhupada Leelamrit,
Okay.
hearing glories of Vaishnavas.
Haribo. Very nice.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Uh,
Prabhuji, we should make our home like a temple so that Vaishnava can come and we can be purified by their association by welcoming him in our home.
Wow, Haribo. When Vaishnava comes, we should welcome nicely so that others also get benefited. What I learned is we should give this opportunity to everyone by giving book distribution. By doing book distribution, if somebody respects Bhagavad Gita, by just keeping, they are respecting Prabhupada, they are respecting scriptures, or bringing some, when Vaishnava comes, we should bring to their programs. At least they will hear once, their bhakti will start. Even if we give Mahaprasad to someone, we tell chant Hare Krishna. They are coming, they are chanting, they are hearing the holy name, they are uttering the holy name. It becomes so nice, they get purified. And when they, when Maharaj has come, we go, take them to, I used to think preaching means what? Just make the devotees and offer to Maharaj, Maharaj, these are the devotees who are chanting. Please bless us so that we can practice nicely. Maharaj becomes so happy. Our superiors, Radhesham Prabhu also, after Utkarsh camp, used to take to Prabhuji, these are the devotees who are attending Utkarsh. So please bless us. So by just we have to give opportunity to everybody to take association of a Vaishnava. Vaishnava association is contagious. So they may ask some questions with the Vaishnavas, and they will preaching. We should give this opportunity to everybody. Anyone whom we see. Hare Krishna. So here, can anybody would like to share of your personal thing, like what you feel like Vaishnava Seva? When we go for yatras and everything, they get an opportunity to go with Vaishnavas. When they meet Maharaj, when we used to go for yatras, Bhakti Ashra Vaishnava Maharaj, they used to give 4 hours, 5 hours katha. Nobody used to feel bored. By just coming to their sangha, people will become devotee. Preaching is so dead easy. Just bring the people in the association of devotees, they will make them enlivened. Preaching is so easy. Because they just taking darshan of Vaishnava, they become purified. It is so easy to preach. Right? Huh? Is it easy or not? Preaching. Yeah. So Vaishnava's interference in somebody's life is very, very auspicious. You see, I heard that Azamil, Vaishnava, childhood he practiced bhakti, and later on he was doing all sinful activities, but Vaishnavas interfered and said that prostitute to keep their last child name as Narayana. And they left. And she kept Narayana name. How they got benefited, see? We want to see immediate benefit. It may, it may benefit in long term. So we should make people meet with the Prabhupada disciples at least once in their life. They will become so happy. Even if they talk, even with our superiors, Radhesham Prabhu, Prabhupada disciples, sannyasis, if we make them meet every. So this is a personal inspiration for me. Like when I'd like to take them to this, yes, I'm so happy. Okay. Can somebody read this? Green. Adi Purana.
Ekar Pro continue.
Okay, bro. In the Adi Purana, there is the following statement by Lord Krishna himself, addressing to Arjuna: "My dear Parth, one who claims to be my devotee is not so. Only a person who claims to be devotee of my devotee is actually my devotee. No one can approach the Supreme Personality of Godhead directly. CC Madhya 13.80. One must approach him through his pure devotees. Therefore, in the system of Vaishnava activities, the first duty is to accept devotee as a spiritual master and then to render service unto him."
Who can introduce
Bro, you have got sound
this
break.
is breaking. My sound also breaking. Hare
A
Krishna.
little bit it broke while after reading by Ekar Pro.
Myself also I'm getting, there may be network problem here.
Yeah, now it's good, Prabhuji. Yeah.
So anybody to go to Guru or Krishna, we should have a mediator devotee. We should serve them. That devotee should introduce to Guru, like Radheshyam Prabhu introduces to spiritual masters, like Radhanath Maharaj or Gopal Krishna Maharaj. If we serve nicely, they are the people who are monitoring us. Under them, counselors are there. So that parampara system is very important. If we want to go directly to Krishna, it is not a pure devotional service. You know? So one who claims to be a devotee of my devotee is actually my devotee. One should please them. You know? Then only they will take us to spiritual master. Okay. And one must approach him through his pure devotees. Therefore, the system of Vaishnava activity, first duty is to accept a devotee as a spiritual master. Among first 64 principles, first 5 principles is to accept Guru. Without Guru, we cannot go ahead. है ना, वैष्णव सेवा मतलब गुरु को भी प्राप्त करना है, उनकी असिस्टेंट को भी गुरु का रिप्रेजेंटेटिव को भी एक्सेप्ट करना है. Not only representative of Krishna is Guru, Guru's representative is also very important. So, and we should render service to them. And Rupa Goswami gives this conclusion.
Sri Rupa,
Okay, read.
Sri Rupa Goswami affirms that all quotations given in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu from different scriptures are accepted by great acharyas and devotees of the Lord.
That's why I am reading these quotations. You know, and I am not quoting from different other examples, because whatever Rupa Goswami has quoted are very, very important for us. These are the references given by Rupa Goswami in the NBOD, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. You know? So whatever he is telling through the scriptures. You know? So Vaishnava Seva or anything, we have to always glorify, like Gopal Krishna Maharaj. No? He never gives his own examples. Even if class is boring, no problem. But he tells about Madhavendra Puri in every class. He glorifies things. And giving hi-fi classes is not a pure devotional service. Okay. We have to repeat what acharyas have said. And by practically what we are following matters a lot. Once Bhakti Rasamrita Maharaj was telling, preaching means yes, everybody should preach. But when we get an opportunity to give lecture, we should give. Preaching means not just lecturing. Preaching is by practical behavior. Everybody is preaching. And more of the people more followers we will get, person will get who is a bad example. Somebody says that, see Prabhu, in our voice, this is not there. This is not happening nicely. Ha, Prabhu, yes, Prabhu, this is not happening in our voice. No? Or in our temple, this is not there. That is not good. Many people like such activities. They are waiting. Who will tell? I am the only person thinking. So, we should not be such a teacher, but one should always, even if less people are there, we should be less followers are there, no problem. But we should be a perfect teacher. We should be a good example, not bad example. Prabhupada was writing in the preface of Bhagavad Gita that even by reading my Bhagavad Gita, even if one person follows strictly, that attempt is my success. So Vaishnava Seva is very, very, very important in our life. This is the first step. Without accepting Guru, we cannot, and not just accepting Guru, accepting Guru means we have to give. Diksha kare, shishya kare, atma samarpan. Whole, everything belongs to Guru only, and we should serve the Vaishnavas, the pure devotees, like spiritual master, and his representatives. One should become their servant, and we should know the etiquettes also while serving. We should not sit equally with the master. One should always one should not argue with the master. One should always follow. There are many. One should not use the superiors, gurus, or superiors items like a sleeping chatai or anything. So basic etiquettes should learn serving Vaishnavas. I learned a lot from His Holiness Prabodhananda Saraswati Maharaj when I was serving. Maharaj used to tell that I correct so many times because nobody is trained how to serve a Vaishnava, how to serve. So Maharaj used to heavily chastise me, but I used to tolerate. Yes, I didn't get proper training. I have to know how to serve a Vaishnava. Theoretically, we may know. When we are serving, we will get to know how many problems we create in rendering service. So that's why I'm spending little time in Vaishnava Seva. Vaishnava Seva is very, very important. Many times we may be doing disservice on the name of service. I would like to do service, but he may like to take that service or not, we don't know. That's why we should be properly trained to do Vaishnava Seva. One should have skills. One should have gratitude. Whom am I serving? With a good Shastric understanding, we have to serve Vaishnavas. Nowadays people just want to, if I serve him, I will get an opportunity to go to America. Then I may become a department in charge. So many people allure with those things, but one should not be allured by those things. We are not here to get positions or anything. We have to here to serve Vaishnavas and go back to Godhead. Hare Krishna. Any doubts? So one should practically, without this Vaishnava Seva, one cannot progress. One can, the actual purification starts when we do service. With whom we are serving, they know us more than anyone else. If you are, uncle likes, we all likes uncle more because he only gives sweets, gifts and everything. But the person whom we are serving, like father, mother, father always chastises. Superior with whom we serve now is very, very important. He knows our weakness. He knows our anarthas. He knows everything about us. So they can, tell us about what we have anarthas. When we serve only, we know those anarthas. Otherwise, we cannot. Okay. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.